So we're going to do an 8 or a 9 iron. We're going to talk about the grip, the stance, and the setup. So hopefully we can get you making some good swings. Okay, so let's come out here a little bit further. We're going to spread out, so I want you kind of space out so we can move the club around a little bit without killing the neighbor. So what we're going to get you into is what we call an athletic position. You'll see it. Quarterback for the Broncos is right here. If I take and set the club down, I'm ready to hit a golf ball. Baseball players here. If I drop the club, I'm ready to hit a golf ball. Tennis players, same thing. So a lot of sports, you have to get into an athletic position, and you have to maintain that through the golf swing. So in football, you can take the snap, run, dive, tackle, whatever. Tennis, you're running around, but golf, we're stationary, so we need to kind of rotate around our spine. And we'll show you how to do that. So let's talk about the grip. A lot of people have a design on the grip, and we'll kind of walk around and show you what that is. It's hopefully been put on straight, but it's something to help remind you of how to hold the club. So the swing actually kind of starts with holding the golf club. Okay? If we're holding it improperly, we're going to have to make adjustments in our swing to get that millionth of a chance of success. So we've got 3 different grips we can choose from, and I'll just walk you through the 3 here, and then we'll get you guys into the grips. So we got what we call a baseball grip. There's no contact, hands are not connected. Some people use that, some people like that. The next grip is what we call the interlocking grip. So we take our left hand, point the index finger out. We're going to put our pinky of our right hand underneath, hook those 2 together, and then cover that thumb of your left hand with your palm of the right. Okay. So the last one is what we call an overlap grip. Left hand has been in the same position for all 3 grips. This particular grip, we're going to put that pinky in the little notch in our index finger, and then the other 3 go back to the same position. Not as connected as the interlocking, but you guys choose which one is comfortable for you. Everybody has a different preference. Okay. Any questions on the grip? Okay. We're going to show you how to set up. So the most important part of the golf swing is your setup. So if you get set up properly and you swing, that ball's going to get in the way of your golf swing. Good things will happen. If we're not set up properly, we're not going to have any luck at all. So we're going to take our right hand, place it on the shaft of the club here, where the toe portion of the club is pointed straight to the sky. Okay, we're going to take our left hand, place it right in the base of the fingers, wrap that left hand around so the thumb is just basically center or slightly right of center. Okay, we're going to bring that club straight up. If I do the 10-finger grip, I just slide the right hand next to it. Okay, we're going to do the interlocking grip, do the interlocking or the overlapping. Okay, any questions on the grip? All right, so we're going to talk about setup. When you're getting set up into this athletic position, we want our feet about shoulder width. Okay. Some people think if I get a big wide stance here, I can hit the ball forever. Probably not going to do so. So we're going to start with our feet about hip width. We're going to stand with our legs straight, back straight up. Take our grip. We want the butt of the club pointed at our belly button. Okay. Some people get nervous in the lessons and their butt of the club's in their throat. Right down here. Okay. From this position, I'm going to bend at the waist until the club hits the ground, and then flex our knees. Okay. That's getting us into an athletic position. That bend at the waist is going to really make a difference in our golf swing. So how does the ball get airborne? Who's got the answer?
You have to whack it.
Have to whack it. That's a good answer. Just whack the golf ball. Anybody else?
You have to lift it.
Lift it? Yeah. Okay. Scoop it. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your head down. Have you all heard that?
Yep.
Okay. You can throw all that out. We don't have to look at the golf ball. We do a military program at Welshire, PGA Hope program. We've had students that have lost their vision. They excel at horseshoes, bowling, darts, golf. because when they get set up, they can feel if their body's standing up or not. So they know to just stay right there, rotate around their spine, and they make a great golf swing. So you don't need to look at it. We need to keep our head in the same position. So if I keep my head down, a lot of times people bury that chin into their chest, and now I can't talk. So we want to kind of get a little more upright, but you should really be looking down at the ground. Okay. Tennis players, swinging around your body. Golf swing, we're taking it straight up and then back down to the big ball, which is earth. Okay. So to make contact with a golf ball, we have to hit down into it. It's Newton's third law: for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if I take the club back here and I hit down into it, the opposite of down is up. A lot of people think that you're supposed to scoop it, get underneath it. You actually want to hit down. And if you watch the golf on TV over the weekends, they show that slow motion swing where that club hits the ground and the turf blows up. We got to hit the big ball, earth. We want to hit the little ball. Okay, we can't get underneath it. I don't have a golf ball here, but try and get underneath it. I'm going to top it. It's going to go about 5 feet. Okay. All right. So to help us do that, to hit down and through it, we're going to take our setup, bend at the waist till the club hits the ground, and we're going to move our hands ever so slightly inside the left knee. We're going to put our hands in front of the club head. Okay. It actually makes the club almost one long extension from your body. Okay. So we're going to take our setup and just move our hands ever so slightly inside our left knee. Okay. What's the grip pressure? Are you killing it? Are your knuckles turning white? So a lot of people think, well, if I hold it tighter, I'm going to be able to swing, hit it harder, and all that other stuff. Not going to happen. You need to be as relaxed. If you think about a swimmer before they go in their swim relays, they're shaking their arms, they're getting everything as loose as possible. We want to do that in golf. If there's any tension in our golf swing, get ready to hit another one, because it's not going very far. Okay. Each one of you has a different golf swing. Men like to instruct women free of charge. They give you tips. They give you tips and this and that. Tell them you've got an instructor. You're taking lessons, you've got an instructor. Okay, they'll go away. Okay. Unless they're a golf professional, I wouldn't necessarily listen to them. We've studied the game, the swing, and hopefully have some answers to help everybody. Okay. Any questions on the setup? We're going to go back to the feet, hip width apart, clubs parallel to the ground, but the club points at my belly button. Go from here, I bend at the waist till the club hits the ground, flex my knees, and then the hands slightly inside the left knee. Okay, we got to do that religiously every time. If we set up differently every time, we're going to have different results. So part of the muscle memory is getting set up properly. Okay. Any questions? Let's get over there and hit some golf balls. So we'll have 4 people to 2 mats. Have you guys kind of rotate. Jeff, Susie, and I will come around.